Hello guys, so I'm doing a kind of video that I don't really like recording because it's a huge kind of pain in the ass, and it is a handheld, a video on a handheld. As you can see, I've got the boxed pink DS that I picked up the other day in the Mega Hall, gaming Mega Hall, whatever that shit was called. And the reason I hate doing these videos is because basically to get the the camera bang on and everything, I basically have to sit here with the fucking tripod right in front of me, and it's just not comfortable. And I've got a cup of coffee here to get me through this, hopefully. Another problem is the camera that I use, the lens is, this is zoomed out as far as it can be. The camera's pretty well zoomed in, so to speak. So yeah, this is the DS that I picked up in the huge Mega Hall. It's the DS Lite, and it's a nice a nice masculine colour pink. Yay. So let's open this up, and obviously you've got your outer box, and in here you've got your shit, you've got your charger. Should have maybe plugged that in before I started the video. It's still got the instructions. Not sure whether there'll be any Nintendo points or anything in there. Hopefully there is. I'll put the flash card in here as well. It come with a charger. They don't come with that as standard. I just put that in the box. I have had this out before. I just put it away. So yeah, here's the actual DS. It's a bit grubby, so I've got a bit of flash here, just a little sprinkling, and I'll give this a bit of a clean, just to get rid of that grubby, horrible, irritating little child mitts all over it feel. It's a bit grubby in there as well. Obviously I'm not applying too much cleaning solution, otherwise that would fuck the console up. And I'll do a bit on the bottom as well. So I'm not sure what the plan of what I'm going to do with this is yet. I've sold the other DS that I picked up, the white one, sold that spares or repairs, because obviously I had the fucked up hinge on it. So yeah, this is the first one I've ever kind of owned, I guess you'd say. Was that? Oh, as you can see, not very experienced trying to turn it on with the volume button, or slider should I say. I need more coffee. Touchscreen to continue, it says. Fucking Nintendo, so all it's banging on about is fucking health and safety all the time. Get started to that. So yeah, I'm not sure what you can do on these things. I mean, there's a calendar at the top. It says Joey. That's the that was the name of the guy I bought all the shit off, I think. So yeah, what does that do? Brings up a menu. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's all pretty confusing to me, not being a Nintendo master. One thing I did notice when I first had a go with these Nintendo DS things, on this console and the other one, is it you put the cartridge thing in, the card, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I have no idea how you get back to. No, don't want to do that. Probably fuck it up. Yeah, there's not any kind of home button. You can do that there. One of these, nope. How the fuck do I get back? Or was it this? Something to do with this. Get rid of it with that, no. So yeah, good start. Get stuck in the fucking settings screen. So what I'll do is I'll turn it off again. I could never get the games to load unless I turn off and then turn on again. I don't know whether there's something I'm doing wrong. So it boots up the flash card straight away. It's got Big Brain Academy on there. Carnival Games, Cooking Mama 2. Some of these I've already actually got on, you know, on cartridge. Ghostbusters, Iron Man, Mario and Luigi, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. More Brain Training, Mario Party, My Sims Kingdom, New Super Mario Brothers, Nintendogs, and you get the idea. So we'll go for a bit of okay, we won't go for a bit of that, we'll go back even and see. How do you load it? It's loading now. So yeah, this flashcard's pretty cool. If you saw the video, you'd have seen that you basically stick a, gotta remember Nintendo buttons, so we do use a, yeah, you basically stick a mini SD card into it and then put that into your DS, and you can boot up some pirated games. Hack that shit. Yeah, fucking get on with it, little irritating bastards. Gives me frickin' shoulder ache recording like this. It's a right pain in the ass. So yeah, we're playing a bit of SMB, bit of Super Mario Brothers. Everything's working fine, it's all going good. So yeah, if you watch my videos, you'll know I'm not really the greatest Nintendo fan. I'm more Sega. Oops. What the fuck? This is silly. Fucking douchebag. This is mental. Like Mario on crack. How the fuck do I get that? What the fuck? It can double jump. Now he's poisoned. What the fuck? And I fall down a hole. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's any kind of soft reset to basically exit the game and then get back to the flash menu, but we'll go back into the menu just by switching it off and on. And what else have we got? See, I'm not a fan of things like fucking scrap iron, fucking wankers. Fucking that shit's illegal. So what did I see that I like? Ghostbusters. See what that's all about. And it loads. I think these flash cards are supposed to load a bit slower than the actual game cartridge. That could be a new word, couldn't it? Cartridge. It's like a cartridge, but it's a card. And I am full of shit. So what's going on, man? Is there a problem with this game? I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention then with the camera stuck in my face. So maybe that game doesn't work. Maybe it's not the best example. So you may have some compatibility issues with this card. I'm not quite sure yet. Not sure whether these consoles are region encoded or anything like that. We'll bang a bit of Iron Man on. I remember playing Iron Man on the PC. It was one of the worst games I've ever played, really. So I'm expecting this to be just as bad. Oh, it's a Sega game. The DS card has been removed. So that's obviously got some sort of copy protection on it. So yeah, looks like you can hit copy protection issues with these cards. So if you're going to pick up one of these cards, make sure that you check out, you know, a list of compatible games or whatever. If there's something, you know, specific that you want to play. Sonic Chronicles. I've not played this one. I put that Sonic Rush Adventure on. I can't really remember much about that, though, to be honest. This is the first time I've kind of sat down really and tried some games on it. I put Mario Kart in just to test it out the other day, just to make sure the cartridge slot worked and shit, and it did. So developed by BioWare, published by Sega, and it's Sonic something or other. Is it going to be some sort of Sonic RPG, I'm wondering? Yeah, fucking get on with it. New game. Bit of Green Hill Zone, it looked like there. Not really a big fan of touchscreen gaming, if I'm being honest. Probably why I've never really been too bothered about the DS. The fuck? I paused it or something. It would appear that it's crashed. Maybe this console's fucked. What does that do? Nothing. That's cash. So yeah, just pootling through some games here. That's just how I roll. So we'll see if there's something else. Mario and Luigi partners in crime or whatever. I assume it's partners in crime, not partners in gay marriage. Partners in time, not crime. Wow, is this like a learning game? Yeah, freaking shut up, man. Freaking assholes. It's just your worst nightmare when you just want to sit down and do a video, just bloody things that you can't skip. Yeah, freaking get on with it. Fucking douchebags. Cunts, wankers, rabies infested fucking buttholes. Alright. So it looks from, at first glance, that it's, oh piss off, that it's some sort of, what do you call it, RPG. Yeah, so that's nothing really interesting for me. So yeah, the console itself, it's actually quite weighty, I think. I wouldn't really say it's well built though. I think the just having the two screens just makes it feel a bit flimsy. And you know, when I picked up this console, obviously I got the one with the smashed up hinge, and you know, there's also other consoles on eBay with smashed up hinges, so it's not really a console that I would want to take like camping or anything like that. I don't think the menus are very, I mean, I'm not talking about this flashcard menu, this is pretty straightforward, but the actual home menu on the console for me isn't that slick. See if this Transformers game works. That loaded pretty quick. Yeah, I like shit that skips. Yeah, whatever. Get on with it. There we go.
Lord Starscream, I've arrived at this.
I don't think the sound quality is amazing either, to be honest. It's not bad.
Lord Starscream has sent me to assist you in the investigation.
Trying to get a stereo-ish effect. Blah 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 blah. Graphics. Yeah, whatever. Right, so now we're moving. Graphics aren't bad. They're colourful, bit blocky, bit, you know, there are jaggies and whatever. Yeah, they suit the Nintendo style of games well, I think. You know, the Mario games, nice and vibrant, clear. Although, you know, maybe a bit jaggy and blocky, but it kind of goes well with the Nintendo style of graphic design, art style, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, just wanted to do a video on this console. Reason why really is because I will be selling, you know, I've already sold the two copies of Mario Kart DS, whatever it's called, that I picked up. I've already sold them on, so yeah, I'll be doing a video on that Mario Kart after this, before I post off the final copy. But overall, it's an interesting console to have a play around with, but I don't think it's the most well built or, you know, easy to use console. And you know, for me, like the Wii U, it's just a bit gimmicky. Not really sure what the crack is with these kind of things here as well. Maybe I need to read the paperwork, but it kind of just looks like a blanking plate, but then when you look at it, it's got contact points in there. I mean, maybe that's just to stop something shorting out, or I don't know, is it just the design of it that it needs that to recognise that there's, yeah, let's try that. Let's see if you can load the game up without that in. There's probably loads of people fucking watching this, well, there probably isn't loads of people watching this video, to be honest. But, you know, there's probably people thinking, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot? But I'm not a Nintendo fan, really. I like Super Nintendo, I like the NES for what it was. Yeah, it's an interesting console, but, you know, I think they're a bit gimmicky, and yeah, so that's my video on the Nintendo DS, including the flash card that's called DSTT or TTDS. Maybe they should have redesigned the logo. And you can get one of them at ndstt.com, or you could do. So stylus goes in there. I assume that's the battery in there. Looks like it's replaceable. Shoulder buttons, rubberized dish feet that don't really work. It's only got rubberized bits on the back. Not sure what that's all about. So yeah, might keep it, might not sure yet. But for what I paid for all the stuff, you know, I'm not really that bothered either way. So stay tuned for a video coming up on Mario Kart for the DS.